is the
You
way
at
it
least
goes.
need 12 years to fully take off his podcast ever.
We're live.
What's up,
Hey.
guys?
Tonight, I got
Tonight.
with me Dylan, I got Kyle, and myself, Billy, a.k.a. William, a.k.a. the Godslayer, a.k.a.
Bill
Slice
Meister.
Nice Killer, a.k.a. Himmy.
And Dylan, where can people find us?
They can find us right here.
Tonight, we're going to do a special episode. I've been
Are we?
thinking about this a lot. Tonight,
Okay.
we're going to host a 2-hour moment of silence,
Okay.
That's really gonna do wonders.
What's it for?
starting now.
I
No, for nothing.
was
For
waiting. I
nothing.
was like, how long are we gonna commit to this? But like, Is it
I
awkward
know how
after, like-
competitive you are. You would commit to the bit. You would do the full 2 hours without even blinking. Dylan's over here thinking.
how
he's
long
winning
before it
some
becomes
game.
awkward? Like, is it like super quick, like a couple
Depends.
seconds, or is it like 30
Depends.
seconds?
Are we allowed to go on our phones?
I would think so.
So then it wouldn't become awkward. I don't think.
I mean, for the viewer.
For the immediately for the viewer's like, I'm out. But for us, if we had it all three somehow, if we could build mirrors where this eye was looking you in the eye and this eye was looking you in the eye, could you even? Would your brain work?
Eventually, what I've heard
You
is
figure it out?
eventually, no, one of the images would shut off. So your dominant eye, which you have to figure out which one that is, that's the one that would take over, and it would
And
literally,
you just would see that.
your brain would cut off the image on the other eye.
Could you kind of like fake that with?
Not with your hands. It's not long enough.
Well, because I'm effectively doing that, right? If I add a center layer where there's no context shared between both eyes, right?
No.
That's the same idea as
So-
if I had.
Well, that's like the
if I was
triangle.
looking at mirrors.
You know how you figure out
Where
your
you-
dominant
Yeah,
eye?
yeah.
Pull it up.
If
and
you
then-
just
Something
pull
like
it up, that you're already canceling out the other eye. That's
Funny
the whole point
enough,
of it.
Even really?
my
Yeah.
left eye is the dominant one.
So, like the whole triangle method, right? On the camera,
Mm-hmm.
the dominant eye is the view that doesn't change. So when I close my left eye, it shifts. So that means my brain is already cutting off this eye. See what I
you
mean?
just take your
Well-
hands and circle something.
So I did
Yeah.
this with your dad
Yeah.
when we were hunting. Not hunt. What the fuck? We were shooting guns. And mine doesn't change
At all?
at all.
Can you have two?
Can you have like
equally-
two? I don't know how it works. I've tried this. I've used different techniques. I cannot get it to flip. It doesn't change.
Well, it doesn't. It just moves a little bit.
it's not. It doesn't move at all.
Doesn't move at all.
I
My
can
right
stare at
eye
a fixed
completely
position.
takes whatever I've
Yeah.
put in there. It completely takes it out.
Yeah, it shifts it.
It's completely out.
Because I see
My
that,
left and right.
My dad's the
completely
same
out.
way. My dad's the same way.
But yours,
But your dad was telling me that that's like my eyesight sucks too.
While
which is
while it is uncommon, about 17% of the population does not
Wow.
have a dominant eye.
so
you
you
might
that's,
be in
I
that
feel like that's pretty
17%.
common. 17%. That's not that rare.
you
One in
are
5 people.
special.
What your dad said I could like shoot with both eyes open or something like
Yeah.
that, and it doesn't affect me.
It's better that way. Like
So it can manifest in one of two ways. There's alternating dominance, meaning that throughout your life your dominance changes, or there's center ocular dominance, meaning that both eyes together create. So like
I'm
if
pretty
you were
sure
shooting,
that's what I have.
if you were shooting, you'd have to keep both eyes open.
Yeah. I mean, I totally can, and it doesn't
Yeah.
bother me at all to be able to do it. Because I can look down the sight, and I can totally, like, I can choose whatever I'm looking at. I can look down the sight and be like, that's lined up, but then also still be taking in information with this. Like, it doesn't bother me.
so like you don't have to switch your eyes.
No. And weird?
That's cool.
Because I seriously, after
Yeah.
that day, I tried so hard figuring it out. I Googled and, like,
What's wrong with
YouTubed
me?
a bunch of different techniques, and I'm like, this isn't work. I can't get this to work. And then, yeah, I found out that, like, it's so a percentage of people have that.
17%.
Well, I wonder if it's why I'm really good at visualizing stuff. Because I don't, even though that's more of a brain thing, but I wonder if it's how my vision has then imprinted how I
could be.
perceive information in my brain. So, like, I'm more
Because like you have to
wired
think
towards
when
that.
you're developing, when you're a kid, how much that affects your brain development, right? Your sight.
It's got to be like it's got to be like twice as much information that you're taking in, right? Because if you're perceiving both things equally,
Probably.
I don't know. It's
I don't know.
weird.
We're scientists. We're We got our PhDs. You heard it.
Famous shooters that had center ocular dominance. Chris Kyle.
Yeah, you know what? I was literally gonna mention that, like, just because he's the only shooter I know.
Not that we're out here, comparing ourselves to snipers.
American Sniper.
Yeah.
Billy.
I have been known to be. I've been called Delta Force before. Just a beacon of discipline.
Delta Force.
Yeah. Wasn't that a Bill Engvall and
Probably.
Larry the Cable Guy
it
movie?
sounds familiar. So yeah, there you go. You're not just doing it wrong. That's just how your eyes are. You're
That's
one
weird.
of the 17%.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
really weird.
Yeah, 17% isn't that rare.
No,
All things considered.
like 1 in
yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Like every household has one.
Yeah, like in theory, there's at least one.
There's as many people, and that doesn't make any sense. I was gonna make it the dumbest analogy ever. We'll move
Let's
on.
move on.
Yeah.
It's not funny anymore.
No, it wasn't even funny. It actually just logically didn't track at all, and I'm even embarrassed. to
It
even
was,
say
it was just asinine.
so stupid, dude. It doesn't even make sense. What are we talking about tonight, Dylan?
Well, I've been on a sci-fi kick.
Me too.
I've got two things. One real quick tidbit.
Titty biscuits.
I finished Mass Effect 3.
Oh, dude, don't spoil it.
We're 7 minutes into this podcast.
We're gonna talk about it.
Guys, we're 7 minutes.
No,
into
it's
this
gonna.
podcast.
This is gonna be a little
If you're gonna
flyby.
hit me with you got a new dialogue that you've
No.
never seen before,
This is gonna be like a flyby, okay? And then we're moving on real fast. I won't even give you time to respond.
30 minutes later, he does a complete recap of 1 through 3.
More proof that Liara is a better romance is that if you romance Liara, Garrus and Tally end up in a romance.
We've talked about this
So leave that
plenty
there.
of times
Leave that there.
on the podcast. He's already
But-
sleeping.
So where I wanted to go with that though originally was just finished Mass Effect 3, right? So my brain
Nice.
itching for good sci-fi. Okay, like I'm into it right now. So I decided to resubscribe to Game Pass to try
yeah.
out some games that came out. High on Life 2.
real quick, what's
Uh-huh.
the pricing right now? It's $30 a month.
Yes.
Man, that was like $4 a month.
Yeah.
like 3 years ago.
And now, yeah. I mean, it's still a deal because listen to this. I'm playing
there's no question it's still a deal. That's what's
Yeah.
crazy.
High on Life 2,
If you
which
game a lot.
is
If you game a lot.
It's a new $60 game on PlayStation. I'm playing Starfield. I'm playing Avowed. And then there's one more I downloaded. Why can't I think of it? I can't, but we're going to move on anyways. But that's 3 games. So that's 60, 120, and 180.
How do you feel about Starfield?
So this is where I wanted to go. I wanted to talk about Starfield. High on Life 2, pretty good. Enjoyed it. It's Rick and Morty, the game.
Yeah.
Starfield though, I think because I tried it when it originally came out and I got bored, but I think because I just played Mass Effect and like got my brain into this like sci-fi primed like mode,
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it so much more because I was like itching for more sci-fi, and this is it. And so I'm actually enjoying it. I do think there are some issues as far as what the popular critique against the game is, which is loading screens. But that's also helped by the modern day gaming. The loading screen is like pretty much it's like a second.
It was more acceptable back in 2011.
Yeah.
than it is now.
And
Is that when this game came out?
No,
No.
but the model that they follow is very much the Skyrim model, and that game came out in 2011. It's
Yeah.
just dated.
And so I'll start off by saying what the issues, and this is like I have to. It isn't bugging me, but I see how it can bug people because I'm in the sci-fi mood and I'm digging the story. I'm digging the space aspect. So if you're on a planet, okay, and you need to go to another star system, you have to go to your ship, loading screen, get into your ship, loading screen to take off into space, loading screen to then jump from that point in space to the other galaxy, loading screen to then land on the planet, loading screen to get out of your ship.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Now, I don't know if this is
I remember that being quite
That was
an
normal.
inflection point for when people were
Yeah.
originally reviewing.
now. Here's the thing, though. I
They were
don't know
pissed.
if
because I think it was pitched that it wasn't going to have any of that. I think that's what it was like.
I don't know if
kinda
it
sold
was
on.
necessarily pitched that it wasn't gonna have any of that. It's just like
No
when
Man's
this
Sky.
game came out, that was pretty much done. Like games just didn't do that anymore.
Well, and you
so
have-
when that happened, they're like, This game is built like was it
Antiquated.
built like 10
you
years
have
ago?
No Man's Sky, which does the exact thing that it should do, of where you can go through the atmosphere, land your ship, hop out your ship, no loading. Like hop in your ship, no loading. However, though, what I wanted to add was, I don't know if obviously I'm playing with updates. I don't know what those updates are. I didn't look, but there is a lot smoother transition, and now the amount of loading screens I told you guys, that's for your immersion. Like I can fast travel directly to the planet. I don't have to do all those. I can just do one loading screen to the planet. But for me, for like my sci-fi nerd immersion, I'm like, no, I want to get in my ship. I want to lift off. I want to fly. Like it's part of it, but they've changed it. Like I said, I don't know if it was a change, but you can go directly fast travel there. You don't have to do all those steps. So I don't know. But even with that, like I said, I'm enjoying it. I'm immersing myself in it. And I think it got a little bit more hate than it should have. I think it's pretty on par with Fallout 4, which is like, for Bethesda, it's not their best work, but for a game, it's a pretty good game. Like it's not garbage. There's tons of content. And this one, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm enjoying the world. The
Well, here's the question though:
Uh-huh.
Is it worth $60, or is it worth it only if you're on Game Pass?
I think if you're feeling sci-fi and you're into sci-fi, yeah. At this point, I would say it's
Wow.
worth 60.
If you enjoy the game, you could certainly get at least 60 hours. out of
Because
it.
Sure.
listen to this too. This is what sold me on it, because I had kind of written the game off. I talked to my friend and Malachi, and he watched some YouTuber play it. He's not into that game. He said he tried it as well, but he stopped. But he kind of gave me a lowdown on like the story and the New Game Plus, and their idea for New Game Plus, pretty cool. What it is at the end of the game, to start New Game Plus, you go into this special ship, spoiler alert, and jump to another dimension of the universe. And these universes or these other dimensions, they can be different. So like characters will be like, in one universe they're a good guy, the other they're a pirate all of a sudden. And so I really like that
Damn.
idea.
So New Game Plus is like a totally different experience.
Yeah. Like he said, in one universe they're all kids. All the main all the
So
main
it's
crew.
like
Billy's
a
worst
whole other
nightmare.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Children.
And so and
Not
what
in my media.
I haven't done it yet. I haven't beat the game because there's a ton of fucking content in this game.
It's supposed to be a blockbuster title.
Yeah. And it is. That's why I think the $60 you could easily justify with the amount of hours you can put into this. Especially, I haven't even got to shipbuilding. Fucking amazing. You could make this Serenity. Very accurate.
Wow.
Very accurate.
Damn.
But
It's an RPG.
so it's like it's Skyrim in space, like
Yeah.
or Fallout in space is probably the closer one. So a lot of the same systems. It's very. If you've played Fallout, you're gonna be like, yeah, I know this
Right.
game. But what was I gonna say? New Game Plus. So supposedly, I'll confirm this once I get there. Once you do New Game Plus, the ship that transfers you to the new dimension, it's always in the same place, so you could essentially head straight there. Like, say you get the new dimension and you hate it, you could go jump to the next dimension. And I don't know, I haven't done research on how many dimensions there are, but I guess there's a few, and it's, from what I've read, it seems like unfortunately it's random on like what dimension you get. So sometimes it
So
won't
New
be.
Game Plus Plus is not necessarily going to be the children realm.
Yeah. So unfortunately, sometimes you might just get a regular dimension, like where it's just
Right.
like the original game. But if you can then just go to another New Game Plus, I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm
Cool.
digging it. It's very I know you don't like RPGs much, but very Firefly inspired. Especially there's this place called the Freestar Collective, and it's
Bunch of brown coats.
there's this you land on this planet, their main home planet. It's like an old west town.
Oh yeah.
The first mission you do is there's these bank robbers and they're holding up these hostages, and you talk to the sheriff, and the sheriff is like, I need you to go help me negotiate. You go negotiate, you get them out, and then you become a ranger, and you're a space ranger, and it's just like,
Yep.
it's cool. It's cool. And then you have the whole other aspect of the other faction is UC Star Collective, which is United Colonies. But they're like, I don't know what I would compare them to. They're pretty your run of the mill like United Colonies of space type deal. But they have a whole alien xenomorph mission going on with this like genetically engineered they're called terramorphs, but they're like these creatures that show up on any colonized planet after 20 years and nobody knows why, and you're trying to figure out why. And the last one seems like Dune. I have yet to see, but they're called the House of Valrune, and that sounds like
The house.
yeah,
Is-
that sounds like Dune-ish, but I haven't met them yet or anything.
Sounds pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, and the amount of systems in this game, very overwhelming when you first start, because you have a crafting, so you can craft your clothes, you can craft guns, you can build outposts, you can assign crew to the outpost or to your ship, you can have multiple ships, you can design your ship, you can have it gets a lot when you first look at it. You're like, how the fuck am I supposed to do all this? But eventually you learn it, and it's not even, I don't think I've seen one tutorial really teach me how to build ships. I'm just like, I guess
You're piecing it together.
yeah, I guess this goes here. And right now my ship looks ugly, to be honest. Because
so bad.
you get the starter ship, which is a cool one, and all I did was there's like the habitable area. I just put one on top. I made it a double decker.
Well,
The
there you
double
go.
decker.
But the amount of ships you see that are cool are out there, and I want to, like, it makes me want to try to put more time into it because of what you see flying around and the other people's ships. You're like, oh damn. And I guess you can just steal those too if you want. You could just go in, kill everybody, take the ship, and it's yours.
In the game?
Yeah.
They're not like, it's not online, right?
No,
No,
Yeah,
it's
but like
NPC. shit.
NPC ships.
So if you just want to, you're like, I like that style. It's mine now, bitch.
You can even steal. I've yet to figure this out. When you're fighting ships, you can deactivate like their engines. You can shoot their engines, board them, kill everybody,
And then you don't have to do repairs.
and then you steal the ship. So cool concept. I think what would have taken away all the hate is if somehow they had gotten the same technology as No Man's Sky of like
Their engine
the
wasn't
seamless
just
transition.
outdated.
Yeah, the seamless transition through the planet, because that is, I admit, it is something that's kind of lame. When you pop into this universe, you see this huge planet, you're like, fuck, and then all of a sudden, I gotta land on it. Let me go to the loading screen real quick.
When you load, you just spawn on planet.
It has an animation of your rocket going.
Yeah, but you just you get out on
Yeah.
the ground. Ooh, that's the whole point of a space game. That's kind of a
Immersion.
sticking point.
Right?
Especially, this came out, what, 3-4 years ago?
It
Maybe
came
not
out after Cyberpunk, at least, because a lot of people were like,
So there you go.
Look at
at the
Cyberpunk.
time, they were talking about like specifically NPCs, like in Cyberpunk, after it was fixed, how good the NPCs looked, and then they were comparing it to like NPCs in
So
Starfield. That
in regards to NPCs
Didn't
in
look
Starfield,
great.
it needs to be tweaked, but their facial capture animation, it's weird because it's kind of not good, but you can tell it's on the precipice of being really good. Because
So it'll never be good.
well, like what I mean is like
On the
the
precipice of
characters right
greatness.
now when they're talking, they're a little too expressive.
Over expressive.
But it's like if you turn that down, this would be fucking amazing. Like it almost looks like LA Noire, like type where you can see
Yeah.
like the little cheek movements, you can see crazy details when they're talking to you. But
Are
they
they
like
still?
for some
I mean,
reason,
it's Bethesda though. They're not going to ever fix
Yeah,
that. They're
no.
going to let modders do it for them. They're not.
Here's this mod box. Go ahead.
Yeah. And by the way, you have to pay a monthly subscription to use modding.
please
Is that a thing?
At least I don't know, but on
for the creation.
in Skyrim and Fallout, you had to. They started paying. You had to pay for mods.
Oh my god.
They were licensed mods, if I remember correctly.
It's still more the community just doing work for them. I think that also is a part of why
There's been an
the game is
exodus.
hated
Yeah.
so much. Is less about the game and more about like Bethesda as a company.
Because what I find really refreshing about the game is it's what do you call it, hard sci-fi, or it's
Hard sci-fi meaning so it's like reality adjacent.
yeah.
Like it's
So there's one species of there's no intelligent aliens. It's just creatures like wildlife.
Just
and then
more realistic, honestly.
yeah, and it's nice because we don't have many video games, I feel, that have that type of that sci-fi. So you get the more realistic aspect of like what a ship needs to land, what a ship, like the ship has to have landing rockets, and when you take off, they like real rockets here on Earth, you see them like spray the fuel first and then ignite it. So it's kind of cool. It's more realistic. The spacesuits look like actual spacesuits.
Yeah.
Just couldn't get the loading screens right.
I know.
That's a big part of a space
It's
game.
just an engine limitation. And that was a complaint too. Like they're still using Creation Engine, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
It's a slightly modified version of the same one they've been using since Fallout 3, which came out in 2008.
Whoa.
So like it's looks better than, Fallout 3, but it's still the same engine. Like it's not even like a 2.0,
And so
Damn. I forgot how annoying engine conversations were before Unreal Engine 5.
yeah.
Yeah, when there's so many
'Cause
different
now it's-
ones.
yeah.
Now it's
It's
like,
like, oh, it's a limitation because the way they do physics, you can't. And you're like, oh, fuck. I just hate that because
Yeah.
it's such an easy, well, can't do it. Engine.
So final thoughts, I would say
10 out of 10. Spend $100, get the Ultimate Edition.
100%. No.
Yeah.
Right now the story is hardcore carrying me through it. So if you're itching for sci-fi, I'd recommend it. But otherwise, if loading screens bug you and like non-seamless transitions between stuff, it probably won't be your cup of tea. But if you like Fallout, if you like Bethesda style Skyrim Fallout games and sci-fi,
I fear that I wouldn't like it because I didn't even really like Fallout 4 that much.
yeah,
Um,
because
last game I liked from Bethesda was Skyrim, 15 years ago.
yeah,
So I just
I
Yeah.
will. And the way I would say for anybody, get Game Pass to try it.
Yeah.
I would 100% recommend that over buying it any day.
Yeah.
Because that way you can try it. If you don't like it, you didn't lose anything. You have access to
No.
all these other games.
I have some complaints, but I am having fun with Avowed.
That's the other game I downloaded. I
Yeah.
haven't started it yet, but
The gameplay is far superior to anything like Skyrim or Bethesda
okay.
has done. Like the actual like fighting and combat. Right now I'm full wizard, and it's kind of you can like you hold like a spell book and a wand, and you can like do it's like on par with like what you would do in like Hogwarts Legacy. And
I love the combat in that game.
yeah, and so Avowed has a lot of that. I haven't done like swords, bows, or anything like that, but there's it's a fantasy RPG. You
Yeah.
could pick your path, and I just kind of lean towards magic this time, which is kind of rare for me, but it looked cool. So it's a lot of fun. It's a bunch of like mini open worlds. So it's not one seamless giant one. There's like lots of like they're like good sized, but it's sort of like if you've played the first Outer Worlds, how there's like maps.
Second one's like it too.
It's kind of like that.
The planets.
My main complaint so far is the world. It's hard to explain. It's full of like NPCs and like it's lived in, but there's something about it that feels very like superficial. Like you're always kind of just aware you're in a game world, not like a fantasy world. And it's one of those things I think that you'd have to play it to understand it. It's just it never really quite immerses you, and I don't know what it is. There's something about it that just doesn't feel quite like lived in. It's not like anything you would find in like a CD Projekt Red game or anything like that. Is way behind in regards to that. But like the gameplay and the story is serviceable enough to keep me interested. That like if you're into that type of thing, I think you could have some fun. I got it for like half off, I think it was. So like I don't know if I would have paid $60. But so far it's fun. Yeah, having a lot of fun. I'm about like 10 hours into it maybe.
How's the dialogue, Garrus?
The dialogue is like it's not bad, but it's not like again, it's not like dialogue that you get in like a CD Projekt Red game. Or like even like Mass Effect, it's very like campy, like you're probably wondering how I got here, like that type of dialogue. Again, it's one of those things I think you'd have to experience or watch videos of it online to kind of see what I'm talking about.
From what you're saying, it sounds a lot like Outer Worlds 2.
Yeah,
because I got Outer Worlds 2 and I enjoyed it, but it has I feel a lot of the same things of what you just said about that game of like. It feels the world doesn't feel lived in. Like it feels more like a video game than a lived in world versus like even Skyrim. Skyrim feels like Tamriel.
The continent, Tamriel. Yeah.
That like it feels like stuff happens there.
Yeah.
Even when you're not
without you.
Yeah, but this one it felt like
it's just weird. There's things like no consequences for things too, like there's like a pit of fire that like I just kind of walked over and nothing happened to my character. It's just like that's a minor complaint, but like if I'm playing an RPG especially, the whole point of those, they're role-playing games. It's trying to immerse you to make you feel like you're in that world and you're supposed to play how you would if you were that character. It sounds cheesy when I say it like that, but that's the point. And so like when there's no consequences for things, when it feels artificial, it's a definite like downside.
Have you tried to steal anything?
I have not. I've been playing like a moral character.
One of the complaints I know I never steal anything. One of the complaints I heard was that there was this on the street. There was this NPC that got murdered, and there was a murder weapon, and then there was like a policeman next to the body or whatever. Yeah. The guy walks up, picks up the knife, like takes it, and the guy just goes, "Hey." But that was it.
What?
Like he didn't try to fight him, didn't try to arrest him.
Just like they set the trigger up, but then they never followed through on anything else.
Yeah.
So
but I will say that so far, at least the main quest, like it's been enjoyable. It's very lore rich because it's built off of the same Pillars of Eternity world, which I never played those, but those are CRPGs that were generally received pretty positively. Like they have a lot of acclaim. So it's in that universe. So there's lots of lore. And the gameplay is really good. Like the magic and the melee of what little I did and stuff. It's definitely done much better than you would find in like a Bethesda game. So those are pluses for sure. But when so much of an RPG is about like the world is supposed to be as much of a character as the game itself.
Yeah.
That's why I can understand why it had some backlash when it first came out. But even like traversal is fun. They have like a parkour system that is pretty fluid. It's not on the level of like that zombie game that you play, whatever you.
Oh, Dying Light.
It's not like that. It's not like Dying Light level of parkour, but it's pretty fluid, and you can like they set up stuff specifically for you to try things. Like I finished this one mission. and there was like this clear like launching ramp that like it just begged me to jump off of it. So I ran and jumped, and it was like 40 stories, and I landed in this pool of water. So like there's a lot of pluses, but I wouldn't have bought it at launch at full price.
So another game I'm glad I got on Game Pass.
Yeah. Since you got it on Game Pass, I think you'll probably get enjoyment out of it because you didn't spend,
The
$60
investment versus cost ratio is not.
I remember wish listing Avowed when I first saw it. Whenever they did a trailer at one of the game expos, and never paid attention to it.
I'm disappointed by
Obsidian.
I like Fallout New Vegas was my favorite Fallout game. I love it. And that, to me, that one doesn't have it. Even now, it doesn't feel like the world is not lived in. But I think, thinking back on it, it might like lend itself to the universe of like people wouldn't be out in the fucking wasteland doing anything. So of course you don't see anybody out in the wasteland besides you because you're stupid. But like Outer Worlds, I've had fun. I beat the first one, Outer Worlds 2. I got maybe 75% of the way, and something better came out.
Yeah.
And now Avowed, I mean, I'm gonna try it regardless, but it's like it's
one of those ones that I'm having fun with right now. But speaking in all honesty, like if something came out that like grabbed my attention more, I could easily just transition away from it. It's one of those ones like I'll play if I have nothing else to play, type of thing. I also just beat Dark Souls 2 again.
You never did stream again on Twitch?
I didn't, but I went through all the DLCs. I beat all the bosses.
How was it?
I forgot how much I love that game.
That's so good.
Like,
I loved watching you play that game.
It's clearly not as good a game as like Elden Ring, obviously. But like, I don't know, it just has so much. I hold so much nostalgia for it that like I still have almost as much enjoyment out of it. Like when I played it and I played through, like I got really into it. I got into the lore again. Got my my build and all that, and I love that game, and that's what got me into From Software games, was that one specifically. So I don't need to talk about a game that's been out for over 10 years, but it was
good.
It was a good game. I enjoyed it a lot.
I played I did it, guys. I finally pulled the trigger and I played it.
Played what?
Judge me.
Okay. Solitaire.
Oh boy.
Star Citizen.
You did it, huh?
Did you buy the $1,000 ship?
I didn't buy it at all. They had a free weekend.
Okay.
So I downloaded the game. I will not be buying it. But it is so... I see why people love it. Because it is monolithic in size and scope. So first off, just from a user standpoint on PC, it is exactly what I want in a launcher in a PC game.
Yeah.
I can download all the shaders and download the game while editing my settings. I can look at the settings of what my key bindings are going to be. The launcher was just perfect. The game goes right into what you want to do. The character creation screen is by far the best I've ever seen. You basically, instead of...
The one you didn't use, probably.
I didn't. I just randomized it and used it. But I was like, you know how we always joke, so many options, unlimited options. But in reality, it's just...
It's me.
It's me. Yeah. And there's... God, that was so stupid. God, that really just gets me. But in these games, we talked about this before. It's just preset things where you just like, here's this face structure, here's this face structure, and you just kind of go through the mix. This adds all these points of interest on the face, and you can click and drag and adjust them as you want. So you can morph and adjust the jawline, and it's you have complete autonomy over how you want your character to look and feel. It's crazy. It's really cool. Like
That's almost too much for me.
You can adjust
it'd be
like,
overwhelming.
certain muscles in the face. Like it's weird. I was playing around with it for a second. There was a little jank to it, to be honest. It wasn't perfect, but I saw the vision. I was like, this is crazy. And then
Right.
I random. Okay, good. Boom. And launched into the game, and I was playing with a bunch of friends, and they were kind of walking me through how to play the game. And you get, because I was playing on the free, I could launch a set of vehicles. Basically, it starts you off and you're in your hangar. And just the hangar scene is crazy. So you walk over to this computer and you deploy your hangar. And the hangar closes. Boom, boom. And you just like, you feel the weight of it. Boom, hangar closes, and then your ship loads onto the hangar, and then it comes up like it's like an aircraft carrier. And it just comes up, and you're like, holy shit. So then you're wandering around, and the game just is beautiful. It really is a beautiful game. You get onto your ship. You have to figure out how to get on. Now, there's no like, enter here, kind of thing. So you go over, and you're like, oh, there's a ladder. Then you climb up the ladder. And then you get onto the ship, and the ship is claustrophobic feeling because it's what a ship would be for the size that you deploy. It's not this crazy thing.
How big of
And
a ship are we talking?
I
The one you
deployed specifically the mining rig one, which I think was it was like if you were to buy it, it's a $300 fucking ship. You can earn it in game. That's what they all tell me. It's a $300 ship. Okay, so
After 1,000.
yeah, who the
hours.
hell knows, right? So you get because basically what I've noticed how they price their ships is it's by the number of crew you can take.
Okay.
So, for example, they have one that's like $5,000. It can hold 65 people or something like that. But all the other ones, like $1,000 holds like 8 people. So you have to really spend money if you're gonna have like a guild level ship. It's ridiculous. But what I will say is, it was hands down the best flying experience I've ever had in a game. Out of sheer difficulty and realism. So you get on there and go ahead.
Have you ever played Elite Dangerous?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
Have you ever played Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Not as good as Elite Dangerous.
We'll have to talk about that in a second. But you get in.
Completely random side off.
Elite Dangerous is another space game, okay?
In the middle of a story, Dylan. Hold your horses. So you crawl, you find your way to the cockpit.
I don't think
again,
you've played
it's not...
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah, have you?
That's that's Battlefront 1.
Oh.
That.
Yeah, not Battlefield.
Battlefront.
Did you say Battlefield?
The second time I did, and I corrected myself.
Yeah.
To Battlefront.
Okay, I was like, did I just totally whiff on the game that you were referencing? But okay.
No, I said Star Wars
Okay.
Battlefront.
I was like, did I just completely make up what we're talking about? Anyway.
You controlled the jets in Battlefield 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's
For a second, I'm
why.
like, wait a minute, am I retarded?
Anyway,
Yes.
sorry.
So you find your way to the cockpit. You sit down into the cockpit. You don't just take off. You then have to go and access your computer panel and turn on the systems that you want to turn on. So you're like going in there, and then you get all your computer and stuff up running, and you have a co-pilot seat, and they can manage stuff. You have to then look up to your panel up here, like you're having to look at all this stuff and interact with it. Then you have to request deployment because you're in a hangar, so the hangar has to clear you for takeoff. There's all this shit. There's no tutorial or anything. Like it's trial by fire. And then you get you're taking off. And it's so realistic because it's so hard. You're in there and you're just like and I'm like, "Oh my god, and it's so hard to control and it's crazy." And I can see why people want the game is built for VR.
Yeah.
Which that
No,
game would be
HOTAS?
crazy.
HOTAS, I think they were called.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Like with the sticks?
The stick, the throttle,
Yeah.
and the
I can see how people get way into
joystick.
Have you seen Galaxy Quest?
that. Maybe?
It's a really good movie.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
when the aliens, they build the ship and they base it off of what they saw in the TV show, and they're like, all right, take us out. And he's the pilot and he has no idea what the fuck he's doing. And he's like, take us out. And he's like, yeah. He's like, okay. And on his way out, he's like,
Grabs the whole thing.
just sliding on the hangar the whole way out. That's what you reminded me of.
That's
like,
how it felt. Okay.
yeah.
So I request, I get up out into the air, and I'm just trying to keep this thing still, and I'm going down, and my camera's spinning around, and I'm like, I was so immersed in flying this thing, I was making myself nauseous. So I flew it around for a little bit, and then you're going around this world, and it's like this world that I started in. It's almost like a Night City world, and I was like, oh my god, can I just like land down there and explore it? And my friends were like, no, this isn't Cyberpunk. It's not that. So
Are you fucking
you
stupid?
can look, but you can't really interact with it.
So just can you imagine just like a completely realized like Night City Cyberpunk world on every planet?
On every planet.
Completely
Yeah.
different.
I think that's kind of probably the vision of what they're trying to do, if I'm being honest.
No way you could do that with technical
game, right?
limitations right now.
So then I fly back to the airport. I don't know what you want to call it. And I have to clear myself to land. And then my hangar is now different because now I'm dynamically
Yep.
assigned because it's an online game. So then I have to find where the port is that's unlocked and then land it into this thing.
Stressed? Oh god,
Dude, seriously. I landed this thing. I'm like, oh, thank God, got out, game crashed. And and I was like, okay, I'm done with that. That was my Star Citizen experience. I would never spend hundreds of dollars on a game. Okay, maybe I would. Maybe I would if I was really into it and I had a bunch of friends that were way into it and they were pushing me. And I mean, that's effectively what they're doing now. The game, you could buy the game for $40, for like $43, and have access to everything.
43.
I don't know if there's so much good bones there. I don't know, dude.
So
He's
here,
like
let
stressed
me
just thinking about
let
it
me-
again.
Well, because I'm at such a crossroads because I know it's like I just got scammed in Ashes of Creation as far as I'm concerned, and
Yeah.
yeah.
like even though I got my value out of the game because I was lucky enough to play for long enough, but what they did was they went public on Steam and then literally pulled the rug and took everybody's money
Yeah.
2 months after deployment. Star Citizen is like the meme of the category, and they have so much money. I don't think they're going to be turning servers off, but they totally could.
They could.
They're not on Steam. They're just a privately launched thing on their website. They could do that at any moment. And people have fucking tens of thousands of dollars into this game. And I
Yeah.
see what people do, and I see the missions that they go on and the ships that they have and the stuff that they do. And it's fucking cool, man. But I just, it's like, it's cool because you can do it, but then there's just a part of me that just, it feels wrong. I don't know.
Right.
So Elite Dangerous. No, I bring it up
Absolutely
because
no comment.
well, I bring it up because it is in my opinion, the main competitor Star Citizen because it's the same exact game. Like, and Elite Dangerous was an old 90s game that this is the new like, you know, the current gen. But that game I actually played because this was before Star Citizen or right when Star Citizen was still on Kickstarter. Elite Dangerous is on Steam. And everything you said, part of it, is in Elite Dangerous. So the only thing that when I last played Elite Dangerous wasn't in it was where you're outside of the cockpit walking around. But otherwise, you start in your ship in the hangar. You have to get clearance to take off. You take off. You fly around. It's like I said, it's the competition for Star Citizen because it's the same exact fucking game. You look at your computer on the right side, adjust the levels, you know, assign powered engines, take off. Looks like they added walking around now, which is awesome. That Odyssey. I dug this game. The main issue that I find with like this game, and like it sounds like I would probably have with Star Citizen, is the lack of like guidance or
Direction?
direction. There's so much shit to do in Elite Dangerous. I played it I probably put in like 20-30 hours.
It's an MMO.
Yeah.
You're an MMO player?
But here's the thing. Their universe they have so fucking huge. I probably only ran into a real person like once or twice.
How have I not even heard of this?
I don't know.
You never heard of
You
it?
slept under a rock or something?
I think we've talked about it at some point. Maybe years ago.
maybe years ago. This was definitely a non-gaming era for me, so I was very
2015.
removed. There was
Yeah.
like a solid decade that I didn't
Look at that.
really
That
play
was a
any
month
games.
before Witcher 3 came out.
1-to-1 scale universe.
That would have.
So then that definitely was not a dead area for me because I bought the collector's edition.
But like when I played it, which is around when it came out, you could be a pirate. You could join the Navy. You could mine, like you could be a mining ship. You could be a cargo hauling ship. So you just like transport a trucker essentially.
Did that just say a 1-to-1 scale universe?
Yeah. It did.
Of what were you seeing? That?
Go scroll
On the
up.
last page you're on.
Go up. Keep going right there.
Yeah, I'm surprised you ran into anybody if that's true.
Yeah. And so it's like what I did for my
You choose just
enjoyment.
randomly where to
It
start.
has to be procedurally. I mean, obviously, it would have
Yeah.
to like 1-to-1 scale universe.
What I would do, so I think when I started out, I first did like the trucking, okay, to get my start on it. It's a fun journey, like talking back on it and seeing like, what what the story of Dylan. I started out trucking, and I would take, I'd take from this one space station and I would deliver goods to another that needed it. I would like, I'm gonna
You were smuggling.
not smuggling,
Or
but illegal.
legal.
Yeah, because it would be like, oh, this one is cheaper here, but you can sell it for a higher price at this other station. All right, I'm transporting. Once I saved up enough, I decided, okay, I want to explore, because a cool part of this game, or of Elite Dangerous, is you can, if you find a star or a planet that nobody has found in your server, or I don't know how they classify it, you can like it'll mark it that you found it first. And so like when somebody else visits it, it'll say found by you. And I wanted to do that. And so I bought like a fuel scoop, and I was out on my lonesome jumping between planets, and I'd stop at the sun, fill up on fuel, and then jump to the next one. It was fun, but it lost its fun after so long of just doing that. Because when I played it, you couldn't land on planets. That was it. Like it was just flying.
Fuck, that sucks.
So it was
What the
just
fuck?
it was just me going to different universes. But in 2015, that was fucking sick.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it sounds very similar to what you're saying with Star Citizen,
It's
and I
pre
wonder.
No Man's Sky. When did No Man's Sky come out? I don't even remember.
I'll look it up.
2019. Massively multiplayer. Still 7,000 people on right now.
2016.
You could
16.
literally have 1 billion people playing this if it's 1-to-1 scale universe, and you would never run into somebody.
I mean,
It was huge.
if you're way out there. I mean, if the start point's the same, then you probably would. But if you get out there, oof.
And then it would show you like, if I remember, it showed you like the populated areas, and then it got like you could just go straight up essentially, or down or left.
I mean, people are really high on it.
Yeah. Better and more complete than Star Citizen. Look at that. EVE Online. So maybe I'll try it again.
The
Now that it
combat and
has,
exploration
You should check it out on
unfulfilled.
PC. It's like $5. We'll play
I still
together.
own it
on
on
PC.
PC. It was only on Steam when I played it.
Oh shit!
It didn't come to console till
This-
recently.
Yeah, Billy, this was probably the highest taxing game my PC ever played.
So then it's still Still
My
got the
PC.
juice.
I need to buy a new PC.
still
That's
got the
next
juice.
on my list.
He has a Steam Deck he can play it on.
And that Billy's.
Oh shit, dude! It's on. I've been literally have it. Thank you. Oh my god!
I was letting you
I've
enjoy it.
literally meant to give that to you for like 2 months now. Holy shit! Do not let me forget that. It's sitting on my nightstand.
I'll try.
I've had it like wrapped, like waiting, and
He put a wrap on it
no,
with a bow.
do you know what it's done? You know what it's become? It's just become a part of my nightstand now. I don't even like think about it. It's like sitting right there because I was like, oh, I'm gonna give this to Dylan tonight.
It's not like he's here
And
every
now-
week.
I know. Crazy. I like have my Dune book that I'm reading right next to it. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
But so I would be interested to see, now that you played Star Citizen, if you play this, like how you would compare them. Because
What the?
look at that, you get all their 25th anniversary bundle.
Is this a? What is this?
It looks like
an
a
expansion?
DLC. Looks
Why
like where you can land on planets.
Why wouldn't it be a part of the 25th anniversary collection?
Ooh, mostly negative on that one.
On the 25th.
No, on the DLC.
The guns are so ridiculous.
You have ground combat and other shots. Oh, the ground combat just sucks, I guess.
Okay. All right. Pirates.
Okay.
It's half baked. Doesn't feel connected to the game.
So it's still very much not a get out of your ship game.
Yeah.
The cool thing is about Steam bundles is if you didn't bundle it with this, you just bought the base game, you would still only pay this price in the bundle. So you don't have to buy the bundle like at that moment. You can bundle it later. Steam's
That's
really
cool.
cool like that.
Seems really cool like that, you know.
Straight chilling, brother. Big chill. I mean, I'm gonna check $6.
Yeah.
Kyle.
If you guys are both into it, then play it. I'll get into it and play it too.
Okay.
Okay.
I like.
I wonder
know.
how much. I do wonder how
like
much
it
has
a
changed since I played it. 'cause-
I'm really into Avowed right now.
yeah. Yeah.
All
Did you
it
see that
took-
Oh,
you
I
see that
can't even
zoom out?
send it.
of the star system?
Let's see.
Go back.
So
You went back a
one-to-one
way too far.
scaled.
Okay.
did it say universe or galaxy?
I think it said one for one scale of the universe.
I think
The
it,
known universe. Can you travel faster than light? I hope so.
Yeah. They have this jump system. Which,
Okay.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So there you go. Outside the galaxy.
so. Is it? It's
Wait,
just
what
a
just
galaxy.
happened? My fat fingers.
Universe.
There you go.
We're
Yeah.
still streaming.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Wow. Here, can we listen to this?
I can't hear anything.
You can't.
No. Can you, Kyle? Well, you don't have your headphones.
Headphones in.
You don't hear the video?
No.
Do you hear me talking?
Yeah.
In the mic?
I hear the video and I hear you talking.
Wait, talk?
Hi. Can you hear me in the? Here, check.
Has your mic been down this whole
I've just been
time?
wearing them for No. Check the connection to your actual headset. Can you hear me now?
It was.
Way better now.
This whole time. Whoa.
You've just been hearing a muffled version.
Yeah. Hello. How you doing, Dylan? Welcome.
I sound so.
We've been doing this 5 years. You didn't know you were not hearing yourself in the mic?
You're loud enough, Billy. I
That's-
didn't.
You're welcome.
That can't. That had to be just a tonight thing. You haven't
I
been
think so.
years of.
Are
Are there romance options?
No.
Just kidding.
No.
man.
I
If
know.
you find a lady online,
Maybe.
and you can romance in VR.
The space combat was a lot of fun. That was probably the best part of it.
Ranked up.
But the
Blaze your trail.
it's
In the middle of nowhere. Okay.
it's originally based on a game. I think your Wi-Fi crashed. or
Of the
something.
same name.
My what?
I don't know. Your Wi-Fi is slow as fuck right now. Server error.
Is it your phone?
I'm connected to your Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Is it
your
your
Wi-Fi
phone?
is really bogged down right now. Actually.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
What's it to you?
2 megabits per second.
It's more than enough.
In
For 2005.
1997.
It's because I plugged in my headset.
Yeah, your EMF is disturbing me.
Well, I can't pull
server
it up.
error. We're sorry, but it appears
Yeah.
it's been an eternal server error.
It was like a '90s computer game, of like
Why you should never use Wi-Fi. Always be hardlined, even on your phone.
Yeah, we just constantly check.
Like walking around like Ethernet.
Hey Billy, you got your hard line?
I'm in.
Could you imagine?
Dial
like,
in.
Can I get the Wi-Fi? Like, Wi-Fi's not wireless. Like, can I get the Wi-Fi? You
you go.
have to have like a cord for every fucking person.
And you know what's funny? In the 90s, that would be enough.
It would.
It would be enough.
You'd be like, this is great.
It's incredible.
We're still live though, and
Oh, I'm hardwired on this.
but your
yeah.
Oh.
Wi-Fi is just.
That's what this cord is on the ground.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but Elite Dangerous.
I do want to buy a
Hey,
new
we're gonna
computer,
have to
though.
check it out. How much
Honestly,
you wanna
right
spend?
now is a horrible time to buy if
Okay.
you're. It's the reality.
Okay.
You should have bought like 6 months ago. But if you are,
Dumbass.
you know what's funny? You know what's kind of crazy? The best place to get a computer right now, genuinely,
Grocery outlet.
Best
Bargain
Buy?
market.
Costco,
Costco.
because they have like they buy in such bulk, and they usually don't have stuff. It's like they bought from an era in the past,
Yeah.
like 2 months ago, and now they're stocking on shelves, so that you can usually get some pretty reasonable pricing.
Okay.
So that I would
I
definitely
did-
go at that route.
I did like some light shopping, and I went to Costco, and they had some. Unfortunately, the best deal one was already gone, like completely sold out. But it was a little bit above my price range. But if I saved up some more, maybe I'll.
What are you thinking?
I was trying to keep it under 1,000.
You just want another shoebox?
Well, just because mine old
Such an
Joshua,
elitist.
my current computer
My GPU alone
could
is
wipe
more than
out.
twice that. Okay.
Yeah, I just want something basic, Billy.
And you
Just
will get
basic.
something basic
Yeah.
with that price tag.
I go to
Pump up
Costco
those
like
numbers a
I go to
little bit.
Costco. Yeah, I'll go to Costco once a week,
Mhm.
and I'll send photos over what's like in stock. The
He just goes just for that. Doesn't shop for anything. He's just
I'm
there.
here
for
for
Dylan.
Dylan.
what's this guy doing? Oh, that guy's shopping for his friend.
The customer service like just ignore him. He comes in all the time.
Dylan still hasn't bought a PC, huh? Yeah, fuck your guy, but
Hey Tom.
hey Tom,
What's the deals you got? This garbage.
How's the kids?
I don't like where the PCs are because they're always next to like those
The sales.
telecommunications people. Where
Yeah.
hi, do you have AT&T?
Dude,
Just like
it bugs me.
yeah, stop talking to me.
It bugs me that Costco even allows third-party salespeople to be in there. I walked in and I saw like a True Classic Tee set up, and I'm always seeing
What
them
do you mean?
advertised. Like, have you ever heard of True Classic Tees?
Mm-mm.
Well, they make T-shirts, and they're primarily an online company, but they had like a section, and I've always like looked into those tees, but never bought them because they seem expensive. But I saw it there, and I was like,
Hell
I
yeah.
wonder what the
hype's
this is
about.
all about, And I walked, and this dude comes
Latches
up,
on.
a representative from True Classic, and he starts approaching me, and I'm already like aware. I'm
You're
like,
like,
I'm not fucking talking to this guy, so I book it. So I leave before he has a chance. I could see him following me, and then I go to the back, and he follows me around the back, and I'm like literally running away from this guy, and he starts trying to like call me out. And I'm like trying to ignore him because I don't want to talk to this guy. And I finally just like get intimidated and I leave because I don't want to have a conversation like an adult. But I'm like, dude, leave
I
me
did
the
1,000
fuck alone.
steps to fucking follow you.
I need
Yeah.
to just sell this sale.
Yeah. I'm like, I just want to look without being bothered. Like, God.
Dude, one time they had a Traeger representative there, and I went up and I naively asked a question. I'm like, hey, I literally did. I just bought a Traeger, and I don't have the they call it Wi-Fi, which is how you can monitor what temp your grill is and stuff wirelessly. And I was like, is that a module like I can upgrade my hopper with, or do I have to buy a whole new thing? He's like, you have to buy a whole new thing, but let me show you. How long is it? 6 months? All right, it's time to maybe start considering. I'm like, 6 months? 6 months for a fucking Traeger grill, and it's time to upgrade?
Lifespan?
What are you talking about, dude? I'm like, you're
That's been a
absolutely
while.
delusional right now. You're insane. And he was like, he tried to like go into his 30-minute spiel, and I'm like, you must be bored, or I don't like. I asked you a genuine question. Now you're pissing me off.
Well, people have like, I
Holy
could never
shit.
work in a sales job that aggressive though, too. Like,
Yeah.
I'll walk in and yeah, especially at Costco lately, like they'll just like call you out from the crowd and they'll like try and like, it's like, I'm like, walking through like
they'll walk. They'll scope you in and
Yeah.
walk in front of you.
like, hey,
How are you doing today?"
sir? like leave me the
It's like,
fuck
yeah.
alone. Like Jesus.
Hey, glasses.
Christ.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I feel like I'm like on a cruise in some like tourist trap country, you know, like walking and they're trying to sell me beads or something. What is going on here?
Here, take it. They're free.
Yeah.
You're not gonna donate?
Support the children,
Yeah.
dude. I
Ridiculous.
hate it, and it's in order online. If Costco had a delivery system, I'd pay.
Don't they have it online?
They do, and it's great. And I got this off of their Costco website. I mean, I want for like their grocery stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
Actually, I think funnily enough, I think you can actually DoorDash Costco,
Oh, yeah, but then you pay the DoorDash fees and
and it's outrageous.
it's too much.
But if they had a program where you can buy your stuff and then have it brought to you or whatever, I would pay. What would I pay? I would pay a $10
Anything.
delivery fee. I would pay $10 to have that service done. I don't know if that helps Costco or not.
I
but
would. I mean,
would.
that's cheaper than gas.
Like on every deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. On every deal that I would pay a $10 out the door fee. Which I feel like they could make money on that. And they probably sell more shit because I would buy stuff regularly. Like, oh, I need to do that. Do.
That's only $10. Fuck it.
Yeah, because it's so intimidating. There's so many times where I need to get a thing of dog food or baby formula or whatever. And I gotta go all the way in the back corner. It's just and parking there is insane. And then you gotta go all the way in the store, scan your badge in, go all the way back, wait in their 40-person deep line. You know, it's a half-hour ordeal to go and get a
Yeah.
thing of Similac or whatever.
You know, another store that I love this store. I'm a homeowner and there's one near my house, so
Oh,
I'm there
good.
all the time. Ace.
Ace Hardware.
There's an Ace Hardware. That
Ain't
being
what
said,
it used to be.
every time I go in, I'm okay with you asking me how I'm doing today and if I need any help, but only once. You don't need to ask me 5 times when I'm in
If
there.
you stop even like just curious for a second.
If you show just a
help, sir?
just a split second of maybe you're not in the right aisle, just a brief moment, you get swarmed.
What are you looking for?
Like, leave me alone. I can figure it out. Like,
I could bring you up this way. We work on commission.
I don't even think. I think honestly, they don't work on commission. I think that's just their way.
Culture.
But it's too much.
It's
Like,
like
the culture's
the
too-
the customer needs to know where they're going at all times. If you see them even look confused for a second, you approach
Yeah.
them.
And you know that's how
Yeah.
the training goes for sure.
At
But it's
Ace
too
Hardware,
much.
customers are first.
100%. It's some dipshit that has built a career on that ideology. Can I hit you with my biggest pet peeve?
No.
Please, because I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
Thank you. If you tell me your name when I'm in a fucking drive-through, you are a corporate
My
stooge.
name's Jimmy.
Hey, I'm Jim, and I'm here to help you at Del Taco. Welcome to Del Taco. Are you interested in our dogs?
And our dogs.
Oh.
We sell dogs now.
Like, I do not waste my time and yours by telling me your fucking name
See,
at a drive-through.
I don't care.
And
to
then,
know you.
you know, I'm less bothered by the AI
I'm more
intro
bothered by that.
every time you get up there. Will you be using the app today? And then you get some guy. All right, motherfucker. What do you want? You know, it's like,
Thank you for
Are you
choosing McDonald's. Will be using your mobile app today.
no.
I
And then
fucking hate that they say that. You know it's not them, and you feel obligated to have to say yes
Yeah.
or no.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
because then you come in. Oh, sorry, sir. Did I miss something? It's like, no, I'm fucking answering the question I've just asked from your AI.
And then
I'm less
times-
bothered by that. But if they come on, like, I'm Timothy. I'm here to take your order. How can I make you happy today? Like, just stop. If you just got on there and said, go, I'm coming back tomorrow, okay?
Sometimes it's so quick though. Like they'll be through that welcome to McDonald's, and before like it can finish, you can hear them on the other side like scrambling to try and cut it off. Oh, what can I do for you today, sir? Like they don't want it to
They
play.
don't, they're so embarrassed by it.
Yeah.
Because you know some old fuck's like, oh, here. Was I just talking to somebody else? The fuck kind of show you running?
What's happening?
I want the original guy.
I need an application. I don't want to work here.
At one of my old jobs, we actually so I worked in a drive-through, and we used to like do things to push it to see like how far we could go, like where somebody would start the conversation and then just like kind of dip out, and then the other person would come in and see if the person noticed, and most of the time they didn't.
They don't. If they did, they don't give a shit
It's
enough.
just funny.
They want their order right.
Yeah.
To me, the AI hasn't gone far enough. Let it do the whole thing. And I hate
AI has not gone far enough. You heard it here.
It needs to replace the whole job.
But my favorite thing is people will go up to
If
drive
people are
like,
still
we could
working."
break this. I'll take 1,000,000 burgers. Fucking got him. And it's like, yeah, you
Hilarious.
got him. Like if you told a fucking person that, they'd probably be like, sir, I'm gonna have to ask my manager about that. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Like, you're the fucking idiot, dude. Like what? Oh, I don't know. Just pick a lane. Do not. If you it bothers me. You're wasting my time. 8 seconds. My name's Jonathan, and I am a Gemini, and, and I'm here to help you with your order. Thanks,
I
I'm
don't-
double frying jack and cheese.
So I don't mind if people tell me their name. Like I really don't care about that. What bothers me is if they ask too many like unrelated questions. Like if they say, "Hi, my name is Will. Welcome to Sonic. What can I do for you today?" But there are times where like, "Hi, my name is Will. Welcome to Sonic. How are you doing today?" And you're like, "I'm doing great." Good. It's good to hear. Enjoying your weekend? And it
Whoa, that's
yeah.
too much.
it happens when I'm
Have
like,
you used the app today? Third question. No, I don't. Do you want to donate? Roll up to donate St.
Yeah.
Jude? No. What about our scholarship fund now that we have?
Have you guys gone to Dutch Rose in a while?
Yes,
like,
actually,
a
on
couple months ago.
Valentine's Day.
The Dutch Rose experience of them basically getting into your car while you're waiting is hilarious to me.
Oh yeah,
No pressure on the tip.
No,
No pressure
so
on
you
the
doing
tip.
you doing anything
That's
fun?
literally how it was.
there's gonna be
Doing
just a
anything
question
fun
here.
today? As they're like in your window? No, yeah. Oh yeah, we're just having a fun
I'm
all
always
time
like,
here.
they're
That's-
walking right next to me. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking run them over. Like I'm not stopping.
Dude, we literally, that was Valentine's Day. And we had I think it was a lady that did it. And exactly that. Like 4 questions. Valentine's Day, huh? What are you guys out and doing? And she's just like, it's like, what buttons are you possibly pressing right now? I haven't said a shit. You taking a photo of me or something?
Well, and then you
What
get
are
up
we
to the
doing?
window.
Capturing all your biometrics.
Yeah.
BMI,
About
height, weight.
6. But then you get up to the window, and if they didn't finish it yet, that's when they lean into your car.
See, we didn't get up to the window. Guy,
No?
we had such a small order because I didn't get anything. He came running out, and we were like fourth in
Oh,
line,
and
and
he
we were able
handed
to
it to
dip
you?
out.
No, I went the last time, and the dude like leans out. He's like, "So, how's your weekend going?"
After you just probably answered that
And
question.
so I don't have my drink. They're working on it behind him, but he's just fucking
Chatting it
chilling, I
up.
guess he's like, "Yeah, you doing anything fun?" Yeah, I know, yeah. I'm like, I'm just sitting. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and they're
Yeah.
fucking hyped on caffeine. I'm waiting for my caffeine. I'm like, yeah,
And there's like
What do they do? They find like
at
some
Dutch
dude with-
Bros, they're all just like
fucking
like,
jazzed.
just fucking just like caffeine out, like just like
geeked out,
frat and sorority kids.
Mm.
Like,
all banging each other,
yeah, like
all banging each other. And they probably made 20 OnlyFans jokes that day. Yeah.
yeah, like it's an HR nightmare
Yeah.
in that kitchen.
Mm.
That being
Yeah, that's
said, I
funny.
do like Dutch Bros.
Yes.
But it's just that one was hella aggressive because they did the lean, but she like gets down and she flips the thing around. She's like, and we're gonna ask you a question. No pressure though.
No pressure.
It was like right there, and I'm like, oh, okay. It was just right there. I'm like, fuck,
It's like
okay.
the tip one. It's like
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
you're like,
She sees my hand go this way.
Yeah.
She knows.
she knows
I'll
my
hit it
tip's
with the-
down here.
What would you do
I'll
if
go
you-
there, but I'll hit it with the thumb.
if you hit no tip and then they just like just whispered something you couldn't hear and like
We got one.
Yeah, like,
Like, whoa, wait, hey.
whoa,
Make
whoa.
sure you fart in this
What'd
guy's
you just
coffee.
whisper?
Let me see I clicked the wrong button, I think. Oh, you did?
I was saying,
Hold on a second.
you see your coffee show up on an OnlyFans video because you didn't tip.
8 dudes in a latte. Something stupid. Oh shit.
The idea
Yeah.
of that is that you would be waiting that long.
Are
for
we
your
boomers?
coffee.
Are we boomers bitching about someone introducing themselves?
No,
No, we're just millennials. Because the
That might
stuff
be
that we're
worse.
bitching about is actually the types of thing that boomers would love. They are all about like customer service.
I want them to
talking
talk
and-
to me.
Yeah, and I want them to feel like a part of my family.
I want to shake
Timothy
their
down
hand.
there at the McDonald's. Quality human being. He always does the perfect.
I
amount
knew
of
that
ass.
it would happen to where like eventually I would be like, oh
Irritated by
man,
everything?
like irritated by the next generation. I just didn't think it would happen this quick. You know, like I didn't think that one generation would be all it took for me to turn into that guy. You
At least
know,
there's
like-
still people willing to talk to people. Like, how do they hire that job? Looking for social social guy with a no filter whatsoever, no social skills, just to hang your ass out the fucking window all day.
I'm taking 5 shots of espresso right now. I'm
7:30 in
fucking-
the morning.
I'm fucking jazzed.
You want to see me rip off my skin? What?
Scoped out.
Answer me. How are you today?
No pressure.
I can feel the ants inside.
Did I not do well enough? Fuck!
You look in there, someone's just hitting their head on the counter.
What kind of fucking place is this?
Welcome to Dutch Bros.
You know, it's like it's all fake and it's all theater, and they probably have some crazy training where it's like the larger your smile, every centimeter is 20% increase the amount of tips you make.
I
It's
don't.
something
I think it's
crazy.
fully caffeine though. Like I think those kids are doing.
Also, I don't know if it's just, I don't know if you've had this experience, but every time I go to Dutch Bros, every single time without fail, I get to the front, they're like, hey, we made an extra, annihilator. That person didn't want it. You want to take it? I was like, okay. And I always get an extra coffee every time
You
I'm
get
there too.
annihilated at Dutch
Always get an extra. I always get extra coffee because they've always like accidentally made something
They're
wrong
like,
or
"Oh,
something, and they
Fuck,
just get it
just
out.
fucking make another one. Just make another
Give
one.
it to the next car. Give it to the next car.
No! I wanted to make 2!
But I kid you,
Just
like
the
the last,
vibes, man.
the last like 5 times I went there, I always had either I got it or I said no, I don't want the extra drink.
Rana got this like chocolate mocha something insane. The first time we ever went down, we went to the one down south town.
Yeah.
It's like the first one in town, I think.
Yeah.
And I looked it up afterwards. It was like 1,100 calories.
Jesus Christ.
It was like pure syrup.
Yeah.
It was fucking insane. And she's like, "This is delicious coffee." I'm like, I don't think there's coffee in this.
Like that
I
is
think you're drinking Hershey syrup right now. It's like one of those things that it's just like the sides was caked with syrup when it was finished. I'm like, what the fuck are you drinking?
like-
But it was like the first time you go there and you get the free because you're new.
Yeah.
Your first time there is free.
that's how they
Bro.
get you. That's how they hook you.
I have just like a moral thing about not spending money on drinks.
I went there when it first opened up. They drew on my car. They had like a window marker.
What?
They had
To market like what your number?
no.
you
They
were
like drew a cool little picture. They drew a palm tree.
Did they ask?
Yeah.
Can I draw on your car, bro?
Well, it was like part of their opening deal. They're like, yeah, would you draw on your car? And they wrote like Dutch Bros and they drew like a palm tree. and-
Jesus Christ. All right, I'm looking at the menu right now for these coffees. So some of them have like kind of normal names. You got like Golden Eagle.
Golden Eagle's good.
All right, but there's Caramelizer, there's Annihilator, there's Kicker, there's one called Double Torture,
Yeah.
and then there's one called 911. 6 shots of espresso with an Irish cream brevet.
6?
6.
Help me. I'm not a coffee guy. What is? How many milligrams of caffeine is that?
I get like I want to say like 3 shots is 200 milligrams.
So 400? Is that a lot? Is that crazy?
That's the normal amount for a human in one day is 500.
Okay.
Like, well, I mean, not the normal amount. That's the limit.
So
like going above that,
Is not healthy.
you threaten
1 shot of
Peak limit.
one shot of espresso.
one shot of a milligram is a
One
milligram.
shot of espresso is 64 milligrams of caffeine.
So that's not bad. 360.
Not bad. That's still a lot though.
For one
Especially
drink.
like so an energy drink like Red Bulls are pretty low, but like Celsius is 200 milligrams.
So it's like twice as much as a
For
Red
most
Bull.
healthy adults,
Mm-hmm.
you should not exceed 400 milligrams of caffeine per day,
Yeah.
meaning throughout all of your meals. So that's pretty much like you could have that and like
Nothing else. A Coke,
essentially nothing. Not even a Coke. Coke would. How many milligrams of caffeine is in a Coke?
like 80.
How much is a glass of iced tea? Like a 20-ounce glass of iced tea. Because I feel like that's about what one of those cups are.
Tea actually, if I remember, has more than coffee.
I think
Caffeine.
so. I think it's 85. Because I think it's 85 milligrams.
But like
Because I drink a lot of iced tea.
I do.
It depends on the brand. It could be anywhere from 50 milligrams to 175.
What the?
tea?
175?
Yeah, for a 20-ounce tea. So, like, if you do specifically 170, black tea has the most caffeine.
So I drink.
So
I
you-
mean,
I drink.
iced tea.
Black tea will be anywhere from 100 to 175, depending on the type of black tea it is. But that's the highest caffeine content is in black tea.
Whoa.
No wonder.
So if you're drinking black tea, that's
Well, I drink my. I'll have to
you're
look this
basically
up.
getting as much caffeine as a coffee.
My God.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not every day, but I love having. You ever had that Milo's?
Yeah.
Sweet tea. Caffeine. Let's see. Oh, okay. 12-ounce serving. So I would say at most, I drink, what is it? 128 divided by 2. 64. I drink a half gallon. That would be a crazy amount of tea for me to drink in a day.
A half gallon of tea a day?
Like that would be that would be on the high end. Like I've done it. That would be on the high end. So 5 servings times, let's just use the middle, 37. So it'd be less than 200 grams.
It'd be less than a 911 from Dutch Bros.
Less than a Red Bull too.
It depends on the
drank that
no
much.
the Celsius. Celsius is 200.
Celsius. Okay.
Red Bulls are surprisingly lower.
And that's a half fucking gallon of tea, and
Yeah.
that would take me a whole day.
Yeah, and it's spread out, versus let me inject it into your bloodstream right now,
Yeah. Okay.
all at once.
Well, that's good to know. It's not 175 because I'm like thinking I'm getting jacked over here.
I wonder what black tea is 175.
It's gonna be like one of those crazy dark teas, like oolong or something. Where
Oolong's not black.
is it not?
Oolong's a
Is it?
root, if I remember, and they mix it with like regular tea. Because so there's green tea. What's the Camellia sinensis? Because what is regular tea? Like, it's what color do you call that one? Because you have green tea, you have black tea. What's regular tea?
What's white tea?
What is white tea?
Regular
it's-
tea is just tea.
So black tea is the end life cycle of the tea leaf. Green tea is the mid life cycle, and the white tea is the like it's baby leaves.
Baby leaves. Is that the most common one? What's the most common tea people drink?
Oh, I'd have to say
Like, what's
black tea.
Milo's?
I thought it was black tea. That's why I freaked out for a second because I'm like, because I'll have a 32 glass cup of it, but
Let's find out what Milo's tea is.
okay.
What dark secret are they hiding?
What am I even asking? What
What type of leaf?
What am I even
is
doing here?
What am I doing? Hi, I'm Jonathan. I'm working
Yeah, right there.
proprietary
Black
blend,
tea
of course. It's whatever they could buy in bulk for piss cheap.
It's the ones
'Cause
the
it's-
dogs have pissed on. And
So it is black
It's
tea.
the subprime loan of tea.
It's the synthetic
It's all the
CDO.
the restructured teas that got put back into the CDO.
But somehow it's AAA credit
Yeah,
credit rated.
that's what Milo's is.
It's beautiful. It's America. It's in a cup. Let's look. What is the tea with the most caffeine? Whoa.
Caffeine,
I don't like this keyboard too much.
matcha, black tea, and pu'er.
Pu'er.
Puer. Matcha?
60 to 100 per 8-ounce cup.
Well, so what the fuck is black tea?
This
Is that not like
this
what?
must be pure, like
Yeah, because
real.
like I'm trying to understand.
black
Like
tea.
I'll brew black tea, like Lipton black tea. Is that
You
if
know,
you're drinking 32
drink green tea.
ounces of
no,
a 90,
not that. Yeah,
well,
no.
and I think what it is
You
it
were doing
depends
that.
on
what do they put in this shit?
I don't
depends-
drink coffee.
depends on how long you let it seep. I bet too.
Oh, I
Right?
guarantee that.
So like Milo's, they probably I don't know, their proprietary blend. They probably dunk it and then take it out.
This is our proprietary. blend.
Yeah.
look at this. Matcha's green,
Yeah, matcha is green tea with matcha powder,
but it's got more
caffeine.
caffeine and high antioxidants.
It's really good for you. I drink a
The
lot of
free
tea.
radicals roam in your brain for free.
I am much more of a coffee person. I don't like tea.
I
I
get down on tea,
You know why? Because I'm American.
and I'm a weed.
Shall I
Listen.
remind you of the Boston Tea Party?
listen.
Whole reason we drink coffee
You know-
to begin with.
Do you
First
know-
off, this isn't
I'm gonna
Boston
put on my
tea.
conspiracy
This is
theory hat.
Japanese tea.
Those were dudes were tea lovers, and they wanted the river to become tea.
Naturally.
We're
Or
gonna brew the river.
listen here.
Was it
They
was it
bought-
not the ocean it went into?
The Boston Harbor?
That's part of the ocean, no?
Here's another.
At some point it probably is. I don't know. When does it become
It's very
the ocean?
salty tea.
Here's another part of
Only the
conspiracy,
best.
Billy.
Hit me.
What if they had stock in tea and they had the stock piled, off the side? So them doing this made their tea more valuable.
Oh, I guarantee. I bet
You
there's like
guarantee?
you're on them tonight. That toast is toast. You guarantee it.
You're gonna like
Yes.
the way you look.
Are you a father?
No.
Have you told us?
Because you're my daddy. I
You're my
feel like that's where you're about to go.
'Cause you're my dad.
What? I thought you were gonna say it. I was like waiting for you.
So here's the thing. I tried to drink coffee every day, like
Yeah.
in a replacement. And my issue with coffee was I lost my appetite. I've never had that issue with tea.
Like you drink it and it
Like,
fills you up.
yeah, when it came to my lunch, I wasn't hungry for lunch.
That does
Wow.
not happen to me.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it was weird. It was like it built up. Like there was a couple maybe weeks where I was fine drinking coffee every morning, but then all of a sudden it started to be like, oh, I'm not hungry, and I was like, I don't like this. Like I want to be hungry on my lunch. I don't like not being hungry, so I stopped. And green tea, I've been drinking it.
See, I think a part of me with coffee is I love the smell of coffee. I really do wish
Yeah.
I liked coffee. Coffee smells amazing. But I love drinking like a lot of fluid. I like enjoying the drink.
And
s-
coffee is
and
not meant to be drunk in huge amounts.
I would be explosive diarrhea
Yeah.
all day long if I drank.
Versus tea,
Do you want to know? Let me tell you something. I bought. It might have been with you actually.
You- Tell me an explosive diarrhea story.
What's that?
Are you gonna tell us an explosive diarrhea
Yes.
story? All right,
So,
strap in.
well, for all things nerd, and nerds have diarrhea.
What have we ever?
I bought this. It was at Winco, and I bought this coffee. I was in maybe a freshman in college because my friend was like, "You gotta drink. It's just so good." So I went to, and they had like a double chocolate, vanilla, some fucking thing, and it smelled great in the store, and it looked like I was like thinking, "Oh, it's gonna be like candy." I brewed a whole pot of it. And I didn't know it was a laxative. I drank.
It was a laxative.
Well, no,
Oh,
coffee
it's
is.
a diuretic.
Yeah, no, but
Or
I thought
diuretic, thank
I thought you were gonna say that
This one specifically
was like made
Mira likes coffee. You're like, it's
No.
gonna be so good.
I made a whole pot of it. And I was like drinking. I'm like, this is not good, but I fucking bought it. So
I
whatever.
made the pot.
Uh-huh. I nuked my toilet for an entire day, dude. Never had coffee in my life. Drank like a 6 fucking cup pot. All right.
Your body is like, dear God.
Yeah. So I go back to my.
this?
So I go back to my buddy Gordon at the time was his name. I'm like, dude, I can't drink that stuff. I'm nuked. He's like, yeah, dude, that's what coffee does. I was like, oh.
You drink it in giant.
So I fucked up the first time I ever gave coffee a chance. It nuked my
Oh,
insides, dude.
God.
I was like, what is happening?
Oh God.
The only other liquid that's made me do that is they call it the beer guts or the BGs. Like if you drink way too much beer in like a setting,
Yeah.
you get just hellacious gas the next day.
You know, since we're on the topic of diet,
But you'll never know that. You can't drink beer.
you know what always makes me shit myself? Buffets.
Well, yeah, because you overeat.
No, but like in the buffet, I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. And
just
then it's
that
like,
quick.
yeah.
This guy, what? Because he had
Wait,
like a crack or
Where's he
two.
going? Yeah, he said like King Buffet or something. Like,
I went to Atlantis Buffet.
I've
Okay.
never gotten diarrhea from that buffet.
Every single time I go there, I don't know what
do
it
you
is.
think it is? Just like a trigger in your
Is
body.
there
Like,
something that you always get
So
at
listen-
a buffet
listen
that
to
you're
this.
like, I can't wait to
I've
have
tried.
I eat the ice next to the raw shrimp.
It's so good.
100% dairy, even though I'm lactose
Yeah,
intolerant.
there you go.
So this last time I went, I had a game plan because like I said, it's happened multiple times. I'm like,
We're
okay,
going now.
I'm like, maybe what I need to do
Let's
just
go
eat
before.
soft stuff before, like
You
to start with.
You're
No.
hindering yourself. Okay, to
So-
start with. Okay.
So like rice, vegetables, like soup, easy stuff. Not nothing super rich.
this guy's got his-
Bread.
Priming his stomach.
Bread, priming my stomach,
Yeah.
and then the whole time I was building up to crab. I ate the crab. All of a sudden,
It was
I gotta go
crab
back.
night, and you blew your budget of food space in your stomach on fucking bread and soup.
I ate like 3 plates of crab.
Maybe it's the 3 plates.
But then
of
hear
crab.
this, right? I can go to Joe's Crab Shack, no problem, in California. I don't have
I
any.
don't know what to
issues.
tell you, man.
So it's the Atlantis crab. Now, I don't. I wish I knew because I don't want to do that.
I've never gotten the runs.
But
from
that has caused
that
me
buffet,
not to like
but-
buffets. Not
Are
a
you
big
sure it's
fan
not
of them.
because you're just eating a lot, so you have to purge?
Yeah, I don't eat a lot to begin with.
I know. So your
Purge.
body's like, what is this? He's had 10 calories too many. I must save myself. Expelliarmus!
No, like I don't. I eat about the same amount I eat at sushi, and sushi I even eat more, and I'm about to fucking like
That's true.
stomach's gonna explode at sushi, and I don't shit myself.
It's like you just remind me of. There's like an episode of SpongeBob where like Patrick just annihilates a toilet. What? Yeah, he, like just shits his brains out, and he comes out of the bathroom, and the toilet somehow like gains sentience, and he like comes out, he's like coughing, like, oh God, please. he's like breathing and like dying, and the toilet's like,
But he just
yeah,
did
the
to him.
toilet's like, no more, and then just like dies.
Wait, I have to watch this.
It's a real thing, unless it's a fever dream. But I swear to God, there's an episode
When does Patrick start shit?
we can look it up after.
Yeah, we have to. Dylan, where can people find us?
They can find us right here on YouTube, where we stream every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. We come at you live. Come join us, chat with us, leave a like, subscribe. Come
Well,
join us for
and
our diarrhea talks.
Normally as shitty as this.
And remember, the good KD. You get the dub.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.